This is it.
There's a party over here. Say, I like the way you move.
Make me feel like I'm the only one.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Your Saturday night party starts right now.
With Ryan Swain.
Minster FM.
Freddie Mercury, Living on My Own on 104.7 Minster FM. My first guest on tonight's show originally found fame as part of the hit 90s boy band Boyzone, which they achieved unparalleled success all across Europe, and they were widely touted as Ireland's answer to Take That. His solo career began back in 1999, later going on to have 3 UK number 1 singles and 14 UK top 10s, selling a staggering 20 million records worldwide. And he's currently embarking on a UK tour, and it's a delight to have him here on Minster FM with me this evening to tell you all about it. It's the fabulous Ronan Keating.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi,
well?
Ronan, how are you?
Really good, thank you.
Fantastic. So, how's life treating you?
Great. I mean, I've been on tour for the last month or so, and it's been wonderful. I'm really enjoying the tour. I love playing the new songs from the album. And yeah, it's been a really great journey.
Now, let's talk about your latest studio album, The Time of My Life. I absolutely love it, by the way. Are you pleased with how well the album has been received by the fans and the press?
Yeah, it's been. Look, you know, it's such a personal record, and you're always quite anxious putting a new record out, how people are going to, take it. Receive it, and it's been a dream come true, honestly. I mean, I spent most of 2015 at home in my kitchen just writing these songs. It was a very organic, natural process, and very proud of what we achieved. But you don't know how it's going to react on to the audiences and to the radio, etc. But this one has been amazing.
I'm guessing that's
really
exciting, though, the anticipation of that. I guess that's really exciting, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's a very exciting thing at time when you're launching a record. But nerve-wracking at the same time.
Definitely. Now, where did the title of the track come from?
Time of My Life. I guess it's. I guess I just feel like I'm in my prime right now. We all think we're at 16 we know it all, or at 26 we know it all, or 36. But it takes time to develop and to realize who you are as a person and to be the best version of you. And I think this is the best version of me.
Well, I completely agree with that. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. And I think, from my perspective, that the album has definitely changed you forever as an artist. I mean, it's a story album, and if you listen very closely to every song on it, you can really feel you telling your story through the album. Now, do you feel like it's changed you and had that kind of impact? Yeah,
definitely. I think, as a songwriter, I know better. I have the tools now to be able to convey that and say those things, which has been,
You've earned your stripes. That's it.
It takes time.
You've earned your stripes.
I hope so at this stage.
Now, you've been working with your better half as well on this album, haven't you? What was that like?
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, it was very, it happened naturally. It wasn't planned.
Because I can imagine that to be quite demanding.
Oh, no, I mean, it was just it just kind of happened naturally. She was in the kitchen when I was writing, and I was asking her to, asking her ideas, or asking her to put, she's got a great singing voice, so I asked her to, maybe put a demo vocal down or harmony. And before we knew it, we'd written a song, and she'd have done backing vocals on 2 of the songs for me. So, I mean, yeah, it just happened easily.
I mean, fundamentally, that's a great working relationship, as well as a relationship that's personal to you as well. I mean, not many relationships have that in general in society these days, do they?
No, I guess not. But we don't force it, and it's just something that happens naturally. We're very similar characters, and we have a great friendship as well as a relationship, obviously. So, but we can work together, which really helps. We do a lot of different things together, work-wise.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, the new album has been received very well by the press. And how do you feel about that, being in the papers all the time and being in magazines and waking up and seeing yourself talked about still to this day?
Look, when it comes to the territory, I don't mind it at all. It's when they stop writing about you, you're in trouble, So
I completely agree. No press is bad press.
All good. Yeah, it's all good, man. I'm happy to be still around and still be doing it. And, that all helps when you're touring or releasing an album or whatever it may be.
And now that the album has been well received, you're currently on tour at the moment, and you're coming to York Barbican this Wednesday night, which I must state, tickets are still available to buy online. Are you looking forward to it?
I really am. Yeah, I haven't played the Barbican before in York, and I'm in every city in the UK for this month, and
it's a great venue. It's a great venue.
it's a beautiful town as well. So I'm really looking forward to spending some time in York.
And we're very excited to have you here in York and Yorkshire as well. Now, what's your favourite thing about Yorkshire? And don't say puddings.
Well,
Do you get them back in Ireland?
I have a great relationship with Yorkshire. My manager, Mark Plunkett, is a Yorkshire man. And
oh, really? Whereabouts is he from?
Over 20 years he's been my friend. And yeah, so I mean, his family are up there, based up there. He lives up in York. So yeah, no, look, I know York well. I know Yorkshire well. And I'm looking forward to coming to York.
Lovely, that's great. Now, do you still get the same buzz out of touring that you had the first time around?
Oh, I think I enjoy it more now than I ever have before. Genuinely, I think it's the best part of what we do. You know, definitely the most enjoyable part of what we do. I love it every night, standing on that stage and you know, seeing people singing the words and the enjoyment that I can give people through my songs. That's when you really get to appreciate it.
After touring with Boyzone for so many years, what was it like to step on stage for the first time on your own as a solo artist? Can you remember that at all?
I do, yeah. It was pretty nerve-wracking. You know, I was constantly looking for the other lads left and right. You know, but yeah, it took time to kind of find my feet as a solo artist. But I did that, you know, and it's worked for me. I really enjoy being a solo artist as well as joining in with the boys when I can. Now,
speaking of Boyzone, is there anything on the horizon at all of a reunion?
Yeah, well, we'll be 25 years of Boyzone at the end of next year, so I think we're talking about doing something. We haven't agreed anything as yet, but it's a long way off. But
and that's a huge achievement in the music industry. 25 years is huge.
Yeah, and we still like each other, which is a even bigger one. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Well, there's not many boy bands that can say that to this day.
Absolutely.
Now, have you got any ambitions left in you that you want to achieve or fulfill still personally or within the music industry?
There's lots of things. I'm very happy. I'm in a great place in my life. But you know, to continue doing what I'm doing, I'm working on movies as well. I'm doing a bit of acting. So, got a feature film coming out in November, my second movie. Yeah, so there's bits and pieces happening, and lots going on in life. But you know, family is everything to me. So you know, working with my family, working on my family, and yeah, being happy.
Well, that's very humble of you, Ronan. Now, one last question before we say goodbye. What would be the highlight of your career so far?
Highlight of my career? Oh, it's hard to say.
Because you've done lots of fantastic things.
Yeah, there's been so many amazing things. Duets with amazing people and singing in incredible venues and, you know, hit records, etc. But I think probably is the longevity. To still be here, 23 years later and still be doing it is phenomenal for me, and I'm truly honoured.
Ronan, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
No, thank you, man. Thanks for your time.
No, you're more than welcome. Thank you. Ronan Keating there on 104.7 Minster FM.
Minster FM.